Consistency beats perfection. I have been investing $10 daily into VTI, for example. And if that sounds too much for you, you have to tailor it to your particular budget, um, and go from there. But I believe that being consistent, even with small amounts over time, will really add up, whether it's into an individual stock. I've done it with those. I've done it with VTI. I've done it with Microsoft, for example. I've done stretches of time where I did it with Apple, as well as Amazon and Nvidia. So $5 a week, $10 a day, whatever you want to commit to, but do it for a long stretch of time and give yourself a chance to see the outcome. And when I got started with my $10 a day into VTI, which I'm still doing, I did it already for today, because I'm filming this. It's 2:51 my time. When I started that challenge, made that commitment, and I've been sticking with this particular one. When I started that, I didn't know. I wasn't thinking of the future when that $10 a day is now a portfolio that is $7,800. I have 28 shares of VTI that I built up little by little. And in that portfolio, never more than a $10 investment. So right now, what I shared in January, I did my dividends received and a look at my portfolio for year end. When I do my next updates, which will be in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to wait until all my dividends come in. It's not going to be the same as it was in January, most definitely. With everything that's going on, the market has pulled back, but I have not sold anything in my portfolio due to what is going on with the economy. So I'm not making any changes. What I've added into my portfolio as an investment is going to remain for now. I'm not ready to make any changes or cut anything. If it's something that I added as a trade, then that's a different story. It was never something that I was making that long-term commitment to. And I am an investor that does a bit of both. So when I want to add something and put on a stop loss and let it go and lock in those profits, I do that too. But I'm not waiting for the perfect time to invest. I'm always investing, but I am pairing that with investing more heavily when I have the budget for it and when I see certain investments that I have in my portfolio that I want more of are beaten down like many of them are currently. So when it comes to investing, you need to think about why you're investing. I've already mentioned I'm investing for retirement. I'm investing for early retirement or whatever may come up that I want to tap into my investments for. I have not done it yet. I'm still in the building phase, but I have investments in taxable accounts that if I wanted to take my dividends and use them, or if I wanted to sell some of my shares, take profit from that, I could. But what is and I also do invest on behalf of my daughter. She has a UTMA account and she has a Fidelity Youth account, just to name a little bit of what she has going on. So those are my whys of what I'm investing for. I even recently created an investment account for my business. So I want to make sure that all of my money is growing, and the difference between saving at my local bank, saving in the high yield savings account, and investing, I know the difference, and I want to have a blend and a mix of all of them, but make sure that I have my money positioned to reap the rewards that the high potential of share appreciation, as well as those dividends, everything that comes with investing your money. Now, right now, while the market is down, if you have a newer position to your portfolio, I know it's hard to see while it's pulling back. But for me, most everything in my portfolio, I've been working on it for, I would say, 5 to 3 years when it comes to my taxable accounts. Most definitely when it comes to all of my retirement accounts, they date back many years. So day to day, month on the day, yes, I am in the red. But overall, I'm still significantly up when it comes to my investments. And what's going on with these tariffs and all of these, what's going on with the tech stocks, everything, it's not going to shake me out of any of my positions because I know the big picture that I have, the long-term vision that I have. And if you're not locking in those losses until you sell. So I do totally understand you have to evaluate what you have in your portfolio to determine if it is worth holding on to. I've done that for myself, and I know that everything that I have in my portfolio, I am holding on to for now and not taking any losses on, especially my ETFs and chosen blue chip stocks that I've been working on over these last few years.